Hi everybody. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we've had 2 days of whatever new stuff since last time I updated the videos. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to condense it 2 days into one video. So this is number 141 and 142 respectively. Okay, the reason why I didn't do a video originally is because they're not jury trial days, which means it's just the lawyers arguing for what evidence is going to come in or out or whatever. Okay? And to be honest, I watched the majority of Wednesdays and it was not really good because it was like the two sides arguing with each other vehemently about, but Your Honor, I need this evidence to come in to support my case. And that happened on both sides. More on the DA side, but less on the defense side. And ironically enough, because I've learned this much in covering trials, most of the time, now I would say 80%, because there are a few exceptions to this rule, but the judge usually sides with the prosecution. Um, but on this day, she kind of sided with the defense a little more because the evidence that the state wanted or the prosecution wanted to get in was a little too cumulative for my liking as well. And also some of it was just not necessary at all. Like it didn't prove anything. It didn't further the case. It did none of those things. So, you know. And then today I listened to a little bit of it and I was like, okay, it's the same thing as the other day. All right, so I guess also I want to give an update as far as dates are concerned because I think the next time we're going to actually have people in the jury in the courtroom is going to be next Monday. I'm hoping anyway. Because, well, but then again, I'm going to kind of run into maybe a problem because I told you that the Sarah Boone stuff is going to happen next week too. So I might have to be doing some double duty here as much as possible. So yeah, I think the courts are gonna run into each other. Um, okay, but she did talk again about well, she had talked about previously. The judge talked about please cut down the witness list as much as you can, and they did a little bit. The states, so maybe this court case won't go on forever. I don't know. We're already on day 142. So 58 more days and we're at 200. 100 plus and we're at a year. So your guess is as good as mine. Um, so yeah, I don't know. And I try to be not biased toward any side. But I have to honestly say that the prosecutor is starting to get on my nerves because whenever she doesn't get something she wants, she doesn't take the rejection or the no very well. And I just don't appreciate that because it's not about a game. It's not whether you win or lose. It's getting the facts out and seeing what happens after that. You know, like I've said this before on other cases. It's not about um, making a story fit. It's about what are the facts and just presenting them and seeing where it goes after that. Because the truth always comes out, whether you want it to or not. And no matter how long you try to suppress it, it comes out. So, you know, um, let's see, what else? Yeah, it was just like a bunch of back and forth. And I mean, I get it, but It was still even a little too much for my taste. So, like I said, hopefully on day 143 we'll actually have a, a jury. So, here's hoping. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you, after this video, I'm going to close the video. But after this video, I'm going to give you updates on other cases too. Okay, so be on the lookout for those.